The NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Certainly some confidence for Indiana with the win in their last matchup against the Thunder.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. The Pacers making the shot. James outside. Kuminga with a wide open look. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And the teams we're watching here tonight, Brent, neither like to push the tempo too often. A slower pace for both.
Feels like, Kevin, that bucks the trend of what we're seeing in the NBA with everyone trying to speed up, but you have to play to your strengths. These sides know they're better off taking their time in the half court.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Now here's Turkoglu. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And we've seen Turkoglu run a little point forward in the past. Tremendous skill for his size.
Here's James, and it's sent back by George.
Dropping foul by the line. Nikola First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Halliburton. Outside, George.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Pass to Jokic. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar build, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage. He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
LeBron outside. Pass to Kuminga. Now here's LeBron. Just 5 to shoot. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Well, the definition of a stretch four. Turkoglu can play either forward spot and can stretch the floor with his shooting.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Oklahoma City shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And if you're a defender and you're leaning just a little bit, Jokic is going to take advantage of you.
And Jokic drops them both. And he's not dominating this sport. You know that Jokic spends time with his other love.
And you're talking about horse racing, specifically harness racing. Jokic, that is the sport he loves the most. So it's right up there with basketball, amazingly enough.
Under trailing by 5. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. And Kuminga throws it down.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Pass to Lanier. That ball. Nice feed that time from Turner.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Jokic high post. Here's Houston. And taken away by Roy. Circle it up top. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Count that one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And there's the foul. It goes on Evan Turner. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. He will go to the line to shoot 2.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Pacers leading by 5. Outside Roy. No one near him. And again, it's Indiana converting.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Always with the ball. To the inside. Jokic. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Jokic putting his size to work, hard to stop down low.
Here's Lanier. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Pacers lead by 5. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
They set the pick. On the wing, James. Oh, a big move by LeBron.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little extra on that one.
Here's Halliburton. He gets it in there. Halliburton's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pacers.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Misses the layup. Now the Thunder with it. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Divac can't hit. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Right side, Roy. Lets it fly from 18. And again, it's Indiana.
Halliburton comfortable from there. Defense has to watch where he gets to on the court, because right there he's dangerous.
Pass to Divac. And there's another one for the Thunder. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
Pass to James.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half. Off the mark and a bad shot there.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Man, Roy can fly.
Wallace outside. From deep. The Pacers pull it in. Halliburton up top. 8 points for him. That one falls.
Standing 6'5", Halliburton, one of those longer, lanky guards that can get out there and use his size to disrupt.
Outside Williams. Pass to Houston. Oklahoma City moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Divac. His 3-pointers off the mark.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Indiana, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes. One thing you marvel at, the consistency of Paul George, year in and year out.
I wonder when Paul George, Greg, goes into the offseason, if it's more tinkering and sharpening all those skills, or if he's trying to add something, because I don't know how you add anything to how versatile a player he is.
Pass to Lanier. Back to Halliburton. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Houston. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Ring shot on the way. Claxton. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pacers lead by 20.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And George now top of the key. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And George's guys encourage him to just fire away. They know he's lethal from there.
And here's Hawkins. Jokic on top. Pass to Hawkins. In the corner, Kennard with it. Hit by Kuminga. Here's Hawkins. From outside, off the mark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Jokic is a hard worker. That time, a terrific job of rolling into the open space after he set the screen.
No good from Turkoglu.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Jokic. Knocks down the 10-footer. Jokic has got 8 points.
And that trip played out perfectly for them.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Oh, good with the triple. Thunder trailing by 20. Hit by Kuminga. Right wing. And here's Jokic outside. The offensive rebound. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. To the paint. Here's Claxton. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
This is just good point guard fundamentals from Tyrese Halliburton, going to the pick and roll to create a bunch of options.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Plenty of space. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Yeah, Kennard can hit it from the mid-range. Not his favorite shot. He does do that well.
And how about Kuminga, one of just a handful of NBA players from Congo.
And Greg, those players from the Congo, they have achieved some of the highest level of recognition in our league. NBA champions, Hall of Famer. The player list is short, but boy, they're distinguished.
And the basket by Turkoglu. He's got 10.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Kennard for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. The Pacers shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Now, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
Here's LeBron. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops.
At the line for Oklahoma City.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And it feels like there's been a crossover where basketball fans over the past 2 seasons are really appreciating the longevity and greatness of LeBron James.
The shot by George, wide open. Drills the three-pointer. George has got 8 points here in this quarter. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, I know you agree with me. They are on their way. Here's Lanier. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Lanier's got his second bucket.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Out to the right wing. And here's Jokic outside. Drills it from outside.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Right side, Roy. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
This guy is a threat from all 3 levels. That time, Roy with the mid-range.
James outside. And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic on an alley-oop. Sweet.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Pacers out in front. Up.
40. The Pacers, 59.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Thunder trailing by 19. There's the pick. To the middle. Here's LeBron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jarris Walker.
How about LeBron's patience there? The defender biting on the pump fake. Hard to stay down. It's LeBron James.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And stolen by Williams. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on LeBron James.
A willingness to get physical. Roy takes the hit and still gets off the shot.
That one misses. And here now the Thunder. 19-point game. Kennard for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Hard to believe, isn't it, Brent? The three-point line was introduced as a 1-year trial back in 1979.
Yeah, crazy. It was so successful in the ABA, and then the 79-80 season kicks in. And if you remember, Kevin, Chris Ford, the first player for the Boston Celtics that was able to knock down the NBA's official first three-pointer. So good at reading the defenses, and James anticipating when they overcommitted.
It's Roy on the wing. Wide open look. The Thunder pull it in.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Kennard for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Pacers leading by 21. For 3, Roy. Here's Kennard. Down low. Here's Kuminga. For 3, Williams. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. Pass to Turkoglu. Halliburton outside. 6 to shoot. He's off from 17 feet.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And here's Jokic outside. That one's off. He's made 5 and missed 3 now. Here's Roy. He doesn't hit that one. Thunder trailing by 21. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the floor.
Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. Misses the jumper. Wallace looking for an opening. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Outside Collins. Going inside. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Pacers.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
4 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Williams. Pass to Houston. Launches from deep. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Inside. Back to Roy. Top of the key. Beyond the arc. No good that time. Now the Thunder with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Houston shot's good.
Now that's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Roy fires from way outside. Can't connect from long distance. Here's Wallace. No good there. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the weight